Boy, oh boy, Ellen, I love you.
Sean Diddy Combs has always been surrounded by celebrity friends, and he's been on television talk shows for sure, but some of his most famous appearances have been on Ellen DeGeneres' show.
I had the dates wrong all this time. Diddy, come on out. He's...
All right, buckle up because the drama surrounding Ellen DeGeneres just took a wild turn. A leaked voicemail has sent the internet into total chaos, with fans speculating that Ellen might be linked to the tragic death of her friend and former executive producer, Stephen "Twitch" Boss. But wait, it gets even darker. Rumor has it that Twitch may have had some serious dirt on Ellen, information so explosive that it could have brought her entire empire down. And somehow, Diddy allegedly...
Ellen DeGeneres is saying goodbye to the USA. Multiple outlets are reporting that the comedian and wife Portia de Rossi are bidding farewell to the United States and are moving across the pond to rural England.
...swooped in to make it all disappear. So, let's dive into why this entire situation is making Ellen freak out and why she might have run off to hide. Stay tuned as we unpack all the shocking details behind this twisted web of mystery. For years, Ellen basically...
This right here is the new Ciroc mango. That was just a tacky product placement.
That's all right.
It's all right, but I needed a drink.
Yep.
And here's to us.
Yeah.
...ruled Hollywood. Getting a spot on her show was a golden ticket. It was the ultimate platform for any celebrity looking to elevate their career. Whether you needed a rebrand, were promoting a new movie, or pushing a music project.
Do you know how many times I've been on this show?
I'm going to guess 20. How many?
27 times. 27!
Wow.
Appearing on Ellen's show was basically a guaranteed way to catapult your success to the next level. The power she had in Hollywood was unmatched, and everyone wanted a seat on her iconic couch. But now, with all the drama surrounding her, it's clear things are far from what they seemed. It shouldn't come as a surprise that over the years, certain celebrities kept making repeat appearances on Ellen's show. If Ellen liked you, she'd make sure to bring you back time and time again. One person who always seemed to find his way back onto her show was none...
Tell me about your birthday party. Am I invited?
Yes. Yes, you're definitely invited. I invite you to all my parties. You just haven't seemed to show up to
No, well, is it on the East Coast?
Yes.
Well, that's why. Why don't you have one here on the West Coast? Because I work all the time.
Okay, well, maybe I have one at your house.
Where's that? Now, what time would your party start, let's say?
Like 9:30.
Really? That early?
Yeah.
I could make that.
Yeah.
But I could think of you of starting a party at like midnight.
Other than Diddy. The connection between them was undeniable, and Diddy's frequent visits only solidified his place in Ellen's circle. But now, looking back at their relationship, it raises a lot of questions, especially with all the drama swirling around Diddy and other Hollywood figures. Wow, over the years, Diddy and Ellen have talked about a lot of things, but now, after Diddy's recent arrest, many of their past conversations are raising some serious red flags. And I'm not talking about just one or two red flags. I'm talking about a whole sea of warnings that have left people wondering how they didn't notice this sooner. Take, for example, a conversation from 2009. Ellen asked Diddy if she was invited to his birthday party, and Diddy casually replied that he often invited her to all his parties, but she never showed up. He then went on to explain how his parties typically started around 9:30, which really caught Ellen off guard. She assumed his parties started much later. But looking back, some fans are starting to think there might have been more to that conversation, and Diddy's lifestyle, than they realized. Now, you don't have to be a genius to figure out that Ellen might have been talking about Diddy's infamous parties, the ones where all the unspeakable things allegedly went down. Later that same year, after the Chris Brown and Rihanna incident, Diddy hosted Chris Brown at his house. When Diddy appeared again on Ellen's show, he was asked about it, and he replied, "It's my house, I can give it to whoever I want. "I'm the type of person who doesn't cast judgment on anybody. If a friend asks me for a favor, I'm going to be there for them as long as the energy is positive." This was just one of many moments that raised eyebrows, but it didn't stop Diddy from continuing to make appearances on Ellen's show. Over the years, he and Ellen grew closer, with Diddy making more and more appearances, even as other guests and crew members came and went. Fast forward to 2014, and Ellen's friend Twitch got featured as the guest DJ on her show. The audience loved him, and he quickly became a fixture, even evolving into something like Ellen's co-host. By 2020, Twitch was made co-executive producer of the show, playing an integral role in Ellen's brand. However, behind the scenes, things weren't as perfect as they seemed. Multiple insiders claimed that Twitch witnessed firsthand the toxic work environment on the Ellen DeGeneres show. From mistreatment of staff to behind-the-scenes manipulation, Twitch likely knew a lot of secrets that Ellen desperately wanted to keep under wraps. Then, in 2022, Twitch was found unalive, and the rumors began swirling. His passing was surrounded by mystery, leaving many wondering what could have happened. The bond he shared with Ellen went beyond DJ and dance partner; they were friends and confidants. Now, with rumors linking Ellen to Diddy's notorious parties, people are asking, could Ellen have knowingly or unknowingly introduced Twitch to a world he wanted nothing to do with? These so-called freak-offs have haunted Hollywood for years, with rumors suggesting they were exclusive gatherings filled with over-the-top, boundary-pushing activities. Several A-list celebrities, including Ellen, have been rumored to have attended these parties. While there's no concrete evidence directly linking Ellen to them, the whispers alone have been enough to tarnish her once squeaky clean image. Fans are now speculating that, if Ellen was indeed involved in Diddy's party scene, she may have unintentionally dragged Twitch into a world that clashed with his own values and comfort zone. Could this have added to the mental and emotional pressure he was already facing? Twitch's wife, Allison Holker, shared a shocking realization in an interview after his passing. While cleaning out his closet, she discovered a lot of things she had no idea about, things that completely alarmed her. "It was a really scary moment in my life to figure that out, but it also helped me process that he was going through so much and hiding it all," she said. To make things even more unsettling, she found a journal Twitch kept, which contained a lot of surprising and troubling information about his struggles. It was clear that Twitch had been wrestling with deep hidden pain that no one knew about. Inside himself, Twitch seemed to be struggling deeply, trying to cope with overwhelming feelings by self-medicating, not wanting to burden anyone because of how much he loved the people around him. In his journal, he alluded to an incident where he was assaulted by a male individual, a detail that raised even more eyebrows when it came to light. As if that wasn't enough to stir up suspicion, rumors began circulating about a leaked voicemail from Ellen. The exact contents of the message remain unclear, but it allegedly suggests that Twitch was exposed to things he wasn't supposed to see, secrets that left him feeling overwhelmed and unable to share them. Fans have begun speculating that Twitch may have uncovered something about Ellen's connection to Diddy's notorious parties, or perhaps a deeper, darker side of Hollywood's elite. Could this be why the voicemail has generated such a storm of reactions, and added even more mystery to his tragic death? The big question now is, what exactly was Ellen talking about in that rumored voicemail? Twitch's final actions have only raised more questions. The fact that he checked into a motel just 15 minutes from the home he shared with his wife, Allison, and their children is certainly suspicious. It's even more puzzling considering he didn't take his car to the motel, a detail that immediately set off alarm bells. According to those close to him, this was completely out of character. When Allison couldn't reach him, she quickly filed a missing persons report. Her swift action only further highlighted how unusual and alarming his behavior had become. Tragically, Twitch was found at the motel shortly after, and authorities quickly ruled it as a self-inflicted gunshot wound. But this is where things start to get murky. Initially, reports claimed that no note was left behind, which led many to believe his passing was sudden and without explanation. But then, after mounting media pressure and public speculation, authorities suddenly discovered a note. This sudden flip-flop sent the internet into a frenzy. Why wasn't the note mentioned earlier? Was it genuinely overlooked, or is there something more sinister at play? The timing of the note's discovery has made many people skeptical. If the note truly existed, why wasn't it part of the initial investigation? This inconsistency has led to wild speculation, with some fans and conspiracy theorists suggesting that the narrative is being manipulated. Over the years, Ellen's carefully curated Be Kind persona has slowly crumbled under the weight of allegations about toxic workplace behavior. If Twitch had dirt on her, it could have brought everything crashing down. Some new theories suggest that Ellen's secrets run much deeper. Was Twitch caught in the crossfire of Ellen's alleged connections to Hollywood's elite? Did he feel betrayed or burdened by knowledge he couldn't safely reveal? These questions have left fans divided. Some defend Ellen, while others believe she's been covering up far more than just a toxic work culture. Could Twitch have known too much about the darker side of Hollywood, especially if the rumors about Ellen's alleged ties to Diddy's freak-offs hold any truth? Was he under pressure to keep quiet about something explosive? The sudden discovery of the note has fueled further speculation. Was the note planted to create a convenient explanation, or was it withheld to prevent deeper scrutiny? Others think it may have been a desperate cry for help that was ignored until public outcry forced authorities to reveal its existence.